Good morning again. It's Mrs. Hatfield. So, yesterday we made an anchor chart talking about the types of nouns person, place, or thing. And I reminded you that they were common nouns and that they needed to start with lowercase letters. So, today we're going to make an anchor chart and we're going to talk about the difference between common nouns and proper nouns. The word proper. When I think of proper, I think of the things my grandmother always made sure we were doing. We were sitting up straight. We had our napkin in our lap. We used our manners. A little bit more important than just kind of hanging around on an everyday common day. So we're going to talk about common and proper nouns today. Every common noun has a proper noun, and every proper noun has a common noun. They just kind of go. They kind of go together. So let's talk. At the top of your paper, you again today need a piece of notebook paper and your crayons. And at the top today, we're just going to write the word nouns. I might put some little dots and make mine fancy. You can go back and do that later, however you choose. And we're also today, we're going to talk about the difference between common and proper nouns. So we're kind of going to make a little T-chart with this proper. We have common nouns and proper nouns. Okay. Yesterday, we listed some common nouns on our person, place, or thing, and we're simply going to do that today and then talk about what a proper noun would be to go with that. And I want you to pay attention and notice that when I write my common nouns again, I'm going to write those with a lowercase letter. But when I write my proper nouns, these are the important specific names. So I'm going to begin each of those with a capital letter. That is very important. It's something we're going to practice all year long. So make sure as you get started today, we go ahead and do that. So let's begin. Let's begin with some common nouns. Some of our nouns from yesterday, we used the word teacher. So we could say there are lots of teachers at Meadowview Elementary. You have a new teacher. What is your new teacher's name? And those of you that have me have Mrs. Hatfield. That is the proper noun. I'm not just any ordinary teacher. I am Mrs. Hatfield. And you notice that I capitalized the M in Mrs. and the H in Hatfield. And I have a lowercase letter over here. All right, we talked about a girl. A girl. Let's give that girl a name. That is her proper noun, her name. And let's say that this girl's name is Mary. Capital M for Mary. All right. Let's switch it up and let's talk about, so some other examples that you could list. Let's do that first. If you had boy, you could list the boy's name. If you had doctor, let's go ahead and write that one down. Doctor. And let's say I'm going to the doctor, but when I get there, I'm going to see Dr. Smith. Common noun doctor is proper noun, capital letter, D for doctor, and S for Smith. Let's talk about some of our places. We said a school. We have school. But we don't go to just any common school. We go to Meadowview and I'm going to abbreviate elementary. You notice that I capitalized the first letter in that entire name, Meadowview Elementary. Let's do store. I can say I'm going to the store, but I have to decide which store I want to go to. I'm going to go to Walmart. Capital letters. Walmart. Restaurant. Restaurant. I think the one that we probably all go to the most might be McDonald's. Nice big capital letters so that we know we aren't at just any restaurant. We are at McDonald's, the name of the restaurant. Okay, let's go down and talk about our things. We said that our pets. So I'm just going to write dog. But you will find that my dog is probably my favorite thing ever, and his name is Rupert. Rupert. Not just any dog, he is Rupert. So you could substitute with dog, cat, if you have any pet, and then put their specific name as the proper noun. Let's think of another thing. Let's say food. But a specific type of food might be Cheerios. Not just any food, but it is Cheerios with a capital C. Another, we said a car could be a common name. But if we don't, the proper noun for car could be a Mustang. So again, I want you to notice all of the words on the common noun side of my paper begin with a lowercase letter. All of the words on my proper noun side of the paper begin with capital letters. They're proper, they're specific, they're not just ordinary nouns, they have a specific name. We are also going to take this anchor chart and we're going to do the same thing we did yesterday. We're going to get out our binder. We are going to find the reading or language arts section and open it. And in there we should find our noun chart from yesterday. So we're simply going to turn that page and slide this one in right behind it. So that is page 2 in our reading anchor chart guide. So do you see how these can become useful later as you're writing or reading or needing to know the difference between common and proper nouns and to be reminded about what a noun actually is? Okay, so I hope you finished that. You can add some of your own if you would like to. You're always welcome to add more than what we have written here. All right, thanks.